So can't ever get enough meat. I think my keyboard has gotten enough meat today. I think, but me specifically, probably not. Um, so yeah, so it yeah, yeah, it's Mother's Day weekend. He doesn't want to work. Maybe he is. Maybe it's a mom. Maybe it's specifically a mom and doesn't want to work. Train mom. All right, so things are a little different. I don't know if you noticed my levels 99. Um, in terms of weapons, I have 97% of them. I think I had that last time though. Quests. I completed one side quest in between the last stream and this which was literally just get 95% of unit data. So I did that. And some of them suck. Like there's some desert ones that are just like, yeah, during these chapters it spawns in this one location. But not always. And then one of the locations I went to and I saw him first try, sick. Went back, I didn't save and changed chapters, which meant my save data of him got erased. So then I went back to go find him again, and I tried 5 different times, and he wasn't there. So I was just like, I hate this. So, but nothing really important comes out of that quest. I got all the pod programs, which I haven't tried out Missile yet. I forgot. But I also leveled up my pods, all of them to level 4. And all of my weapons are also level 4. Which means each one of these have a weapon story that I kind of want to read today since they're kind of short. But there are a lot of weapons. So I think I'm going to start with that. Oh, they're not really that short, are they? Oh, they're kind of long, but okay. In the capital of a distant eastern land, there lived a poet who was devoted to his art, but his words failed to touch the hearts of people, and they could make no profit from them. Soon his life became unbearably hard. I know how that's like. Seeing the limits of his talent, the poet chose to abandon the pen and work the land instead. Soon his lily white skin began to grow dark, and his once frail body became I don't know that word. Sinewy and tough. He eventually married a kind woman. Several years later, they had a child. As the peaceful, uneventful days went on, the man began to feel that there could be no greater happiness in life. Or so the poet wrote before he put down his pen, swallowed the paper whole, and prayed that the next life might turn out so well. What? And then took faith, already stained with the blood of another, and plunged it deep into his chest. Jesus. Fuck. Poet man killed himself. We have Iron Pipe, which is a reference from the first Nier, which is like the first weapon you get in the game. Dad, if you're cold, I can give you my hat. You're the best father in the world after all. Dad, if you're hungry, I can give you my cookie. You're my favorite person in the world after all. Which, she gave him a cookie at the beginning of the game. He was like, here, I'll split it in half. Dad, if you're scared, I can sleep by your side. You're my closest friend in the world after all. So please don't go anywhere, alright, Dad? Don't leave your Yona all alone, okay? So that's Yona's the daughter in the first game. Once upon a time, there was a princess. There were 3 princesses. The middle princess wasn't very bright, but was renowned by all the great beauty. Once she came of age, she was married off to the king of a neighboring nation. The neighboring king adored his new wife and treasured her looks above all else. He gave the middle princess 6 new dresses and 8 fresh flowers every day, and his love caused her beauty to shine all the more. That's a lot of dresses every day. The middle princess did all she could to remain beautiful for her king, but she knew time would eventually catch up to her as it did for all. So after much hard thought, she developed a cunning plan. The middle princess had herself stuffed and mounted so she could remain beautiful for all time. The king wept joyful tears at the sight, but alas, 2 years later, war broke out, and her body was crushed under the rubble of the castle. Are all these going to be depressing? Holy shit. This iron pipe one wasn't so depressing, but if you know Nier, it kind of is. Venus' dagger. The girl lay there on the day of her wedding. Her parents and beloved were dead. She herself had been violated in front of their corpses. As she swore to kill those who had done this terrible deed, a shining songbird appeared. "Allow me to grant your wish," said the bird. "Wish upon this dagger, and never forget this hatred that you feel." The girl grasped the weapon and spat out a tearful curse. "I vow not to forget. Please, give them a painful death." Time passed, and eventually she got her revenge. Years later, when she was an old woman, the songbird appeared anew. "What of your vow?" it asked. But she did not understand, and come to think of it, what became of her beloved dagger. That night, bandits broke into her house, assaulted her daughter, and murdered her grandchild. The songbird then reappeared with a single question: "How long will your hatred burn this time?" Jesus! One sec. I'm going to turn the music back on because I turned the music off when I was grinding. Too deep. Too deep, 5 me. This ancient overlord. One day, a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. To protect her family, she took up a dagger that her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them. No, I grind to other music. Not the game's music. I turned that off so I can do something else. I was actually watching other streams. I wasn't, listening to music. Well, killed one of them. The act shocked her family, but the bandits fled, never to return. 5 years passed, then 10, then 20. Though the family she protected began to grow old, the girl never aged. Eventually, the other villagers began to shun her. With no one to turn to, she finally left her village and began to wander the earth, visiting many strange lands in the process. As the years passed, her skill and fame as a master sword fighter grew to legend. Eternal life, a powerful weapon, and boundless experience. She used these talents to become the queen of a nation. And yet, there was emptiness in her life, and she still desired the kindness her family denied her after that fateful day. That was still a little sad, but it's not as sad. Oh, Type 4 sword. Your R&D team journal, blah blah blah. Held a progress report meeting for the new weapon. Considering how many observers we have from the other orbiting satellites, I could tell they expect a lot from us. We had our first core installation experiment today. We saw some troubling signs, including issues with unexpected irregular output and core parameter defenses. The circuits of 3 consecutive staffers burned out after attempting to remove the core's protection. I've requested replacement personnel. Some people just died. Command pulled the plug on our project. The weapon will go into official operation with the core still sealed. That was not so bad. The craftsman weapon, this was Type 3 sword. Craftsman's weapon were neither flashy nor attractive, but they never once failed in battle. This reliability afforded him, a never-ending stream of loyal clients. Yet something nagged at the craftsman. Though he'd forged many a weapon, he'd only tested them on pigs and cows. He wondered what it might feel like to use them against another human being. The craftsman took a sword to the battlefield and slashed at corpses. Disappointing in how easy the sword slid through them, it wasn't satisfying at all. He wanted to really feel like he was ripping through flesh. The craftsman modified a sword in search of that feeling, not thinking at all of the pain of it would cause, until one night a bandit broke into his home, snatched the weapon up, and showed him exactly how effective it was. Let's just end each story and, yeah, guy died. Guy got murdered. That weapon does look painful, though. It's like a bunch of tiny little blades. It's like a saw. Virtuous contract. How long can I fight amidst this bloody vortex of a battlefield? How long, I wonder. How long can I continue to protect what I love amidst this endless war? How long, I wonder. How long can I continue to believe in a world laden with deceit and folly? How long, I wonder. How long can I lie to myself as I despair at the dark future of this world? How long, I wonder. It's got a little picture of 9S and tubes in the background. It's kind of nice. Not a very nice story. It's a little sad, but... Cruel oath. Once long ago, there was a group of 7 boys who were born in the same village. Though they were not brothers by blood, they treated each other as family. One cold night, a fortune teller appeared and warned of a traitor among them. The boys laughed it off and went about their business, but the next morning one of them lay dead. With each passing night, another boy died. The survivors grew more and more suspicious of each other, each harboring terrible doubts about what happened to their brothers. On the morning of the 7th day, a single survivor stood tall, cleaning the blood from his hands. He chuckled to himself, "Better go find the traitor." Some of these have real good writing. I like the writing on that one. Guy went insane after a while. This is the Yorha issue blade. Morning, listeners. It's time to kick off another installment of listener letters with your favorite radio idol, DJ24D. Now let's get that day started right, shall we? How's it going, listeners? Yeah, I know. You're all still thinking about the cleanup operation yesterday, right? We may have lost a lot of good people, but it's still our job to get up and at 'em, right? Howdy, listeners. Your favorite radio idol, DJ24D, hasn't been receiving many letters lately. Don't you like me anymore? Haha. Or maybe no one is even listening. Wee hee hee. Anyway, who's ready to kick things off? Hello, is anyone there? Is this thing even on? It's me, radio listeners, 24D. I'm an idol. Remember? An idol. An idol, an idol, an idol, an idol. Yeah, he's just going nuts. Machine stored. The more old records I read, the more fascinated I become by the species known as humans. The machines must do all we can to preserve these precious artifacts and continue to record their contents. I see from these records how important predation and reproduction were to human survival. Predation, I believe. I couldn't say that word very well. And yet, they viewed such acts as sinful. I wonder why. I found a famous human book today, but after reading it 10 times, it still makes no sense to me. What possible attraction could there be in such a thing? Eureka, it seems the answer was in front of me all along. I am simply incapable of comprehending anything about humanity or the world in general. Ah, how wonderful it is to live in a world swaddled in mystery. Alright. There's still so many. There's still so many. I don't know if I'm going to read all these. If I'm going to be real honest. That's a lot. It might take me like an hour to read all these. So, you know, I'm going to say none. They're not that important. Though there's some I'm kind of interested in. There's also a glitch that'll display the wrong thing on the side. Cypress Stick is from, I believe, it's from another game. It might be from Dragon Quest or something. I was in dead sleep when Mum started shouting, "Wakey, wakey," she squawked. "Rise and shine. Today's a very important day. Today's your first visit to the castle." Annoying, right? But I got up anyway. Today's my 16th birthday, and I have an audience with the king. Mum's apparently worried that he'll charge me with some big important task. So she gave me a cypress stick for some reason. Like that'll help. As we walk to the castle, Mum keeps babbling about how excited she is and how long she's been waiting for this day. She told me this story 1,000,001 times, so I just keep quiet like always. When we arrive, I see my friend coming out of the castle. He's 16 too, but his fearless gaze makes him look like a legendary hero to beat. I'm sure he's got a lot to live up to. My dad's just a carpenter, so I got it easy. Heh. Engine Blade. So this is the Final Fantasy 15 weapon. A small prince rests alone in the vast bedroom. He wishes his father knew how much he hates sleeping alone, but he doesn't dare to tell him, for the king is a very busy man and must not be disturbed. He was a very busy man. The king sits alone in his vast office, drowning in affairs of state. All he wants is to see his family and hug his son, but he cannot, for his every waking moment must be spent in service of the people. One day, while eating dinner, the king asks his son what he most desires in the world. He hopes he will say that he wants them to spend more time together, but instead the boy simply points at a sword hanging on the wall. The ancient sword is considered the sign that one is ready to rule. Someday, the king chuckles. His son faintly smiles back at him. All he really wanted was for his father to read him a bedtime story. Little Noctis wanted a little bedtime story. Is this one? Machine heads. I lack parts. I am useless. My existence is unnecessary. I tried so hard, Mommy. Demon's Cry. I don't know if any of these had like any importance in the Nier storyline. I think most of them didn't. Let me do the Virtuous Treaty because I like that weapon. First encounter with my lover. Failed to connect with my lover. Far away went my lover. With death went my lover to eternity. You just gotta be real sad, don't you? It's time to be sad, everybody. Bare Fist. What's the story? No, okay. Alright, that's enough. I'm done with that. That was fun. It's not too important to me to read all those. Plus, I can just look them up on the internet if I care enough. So, I'm gonna switch my weapon. Actually, I don't really care. I'll just keep that machine heads and I'll switch over to my sword. So, there's a lot of things I did. Grinding takes for goddamn ever in this game, especially for the pod programs. And I had to do this route over and over and over and over again. And it was quite a bitch. But I'll show that route later because I have to go there anyway. But I did get level 4 pods, which they do different shit. So before, you just shoot, right? And I think level 2 gives you like an extra burst of power on the first shot. That's kind of what's happening. You see like a bigger bullet. But then level 3 does that. So it'll make like a little pulse around the pod. And it shoots a little bomb. But then level 4 will have the second pulse. It's kind of hard to see what it did. But basically it shoots a bomb and that bomb explodes into more bombs. They kind of fly every which direction. That's kind of neat. So this whip does that thing. Which is so cool. And then the level 4.
Pretty neat.
Thank you, Barry. The level 4 is just a more powerful version of that. They like bounce more, I think. And then you have the missile one. So it'll shoot like a bunch of missiles up straight up in the air. They're kind of missiles. But then the final charge, it'll leave these like little bombs. And those explode. I didn't actually get to try the missile thing. The missile pod program. What? Did I just turn into a missile? Oh yeah, I have voice modulation on. I'll turn that off when I get to a meal. I don't quite know what the missile thing does. I think you turn into a big missile. But my favorite's a Swift. Because all the bouncy balls that fly everywhere. So I'm gonna change my plug-in chips. So we're gonna go fight the first optional boss, kind of. It's more like just an enemy. He's actually not very hard. I could have warped, but I'm lazy. If I hack this guy, he dies in one hit. So if I don't hack him, it takes me a little bit to fight him, but my pods do so much goddamn damage now that I can just keep my distance. So I use this guy to grind a whole bunch. Basically killing him once would give me like 2 to 3 levels. So once I was done grinding out weapons and stuff, I fought this guy a few times. So it's this guy right here. He's an enemy. But he doesn't activate right away. You have to deal enough damage to him for him to activate. And each time I would level up, it'd be faster and faster to activate him. Yeah, now he's... So he's basically just a bigger form of a stubby. But he does a lot of damage. So like I said, if I hack him, he'll die instantly. But I'm just going to fight him. For real. He doesn't have very many attacks, though. He blows out of his little trumpet. He does that. He also does the hand spinny, like that. He's kind of cute, actually. You see, my pod's regular attacks are doing like 190 damage. And I don't know if this is faster to hurt. Not a very interesting fight. But as you can see, he has a shit ton of health. Oh yeah, and he has that big punch. It's literally just circle around him. Because when he's shooting all those things out, man, it's... Can't really do anything. I didn't realize you could just get right underneath him if he does that. There he is. He's dead. So yeah, like I said, if I hack him, he's dead in 1 hit. So it's not a very interesting fight. He always drops a machine core, and he always drops power up part L, which upgrades your pod to
Mission complete.
max level. Mission complete. Found some extra Gestalt reports and shit, but those weren't really too important or exciting. Especially if you don't know Nier 1. I don't have all of them yet, though. What else? That about covers everything that was missed or whatever. Grinding is a bitch, but from what I saw of the first Nier, the grinding in this game is a lot better. It actually only took me like 6 hours, maybe 7. But now we're gonna go fight another secret boss. I'm just gonna go save close by. Oh yeah, and those bouncy balls will hit. They'll like kind of sort of go after enemies after a bounce. So they kind of home. They're a little erratic though. Well, yeah, and some of the parts too to upgrade your weapons can be either rare drops from enemies or sometimes Emil will sell them. But Emil has to be on the right route and he has to have the right inventory. And after I was doing a lot of grinding for a bit, which one of the things is like it only drops from these like heavy enemies. Why'd it come down here? It only drops from like the big enemies, like this guy right here. I think they're called Goliaths, bipeds. And they're a rare drop from that guy. So, and there's only like it's like the lower the level they are, the less likely you are to get it. So I'd have to run up, blow one up in like 2 seconds, and then run to a save point, warp to another save point, and then loop over and over and over again. And that just sucks. So, I wasn't a fan of that. So I wanted to catch Emil. Here's a place inside this tube. I've actually never done this before, so... And I'm blind on it. I don't think I've seen anyone else do it. One of the upgrade parts for the pod was literally just running in circles and warping. It was a nightmare, and I'll show you that route. It's a short route, but it sucks. I don't know why I'm picking it up. Oh, crushed nut. That's why I'm picking it up. Hell yeah. don't know what this is. I don't know what any of this is. It's pretty neat, though. That I'm certain. Oh yeah, there's the long lads, and there's a higher level red long lad that doesn't have guns. That's just a useless one again. But it would only appear on the certain chapters until god dang ever. Figure out what chapter. And then you'd watch like I'd watch a YouTube video on it. It's like, yeah, man, it's like right here. And they'd show the location, but they wouldn't show me what chapter they were on. I'm like, well, what use is that to me? Do I have to jump? Oh, that guy just committed Sudoku right off that edge. Don't kill. I had to kill the long lad. I needed his data. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, one of the upgrade materials that I needed a whole bunch of only came from long lads. So I was like, fuck. So me not killing him made him kind of wasted my time later, and I just had to end up killing him anyway. Emil, I found out later that Emil sold them, but it was one of those warped wires and then stretched coil. I didn't realize there was like a zone down here. Project Gestalt Report 7. That's mildly important. So I'm pretty OP now. I don't know if it's obvious. Wait, why is there stuff that's dead in here? Did some of my bouncy bullets come in here? Some of my bouncy bullets came in here and killed a man. These guys suck too. Especially, there was one specific one, again, it's in this location. But then luckily there was a spawn threshold that literally you just had to like dash over it and then dash back. And it would like respawn the enemy over and over and over until you got that specific one. I think this level's done. Large battery, I had to grind for those. Oh boy. Pulls nerf. No, please don't nerf. I'm level 99. Don't nerf. Ooh, nice seam. Nice rock seam. That looks fun. Let's drop down over here. I don't need any of this shit. Titanium alloy full. You did too much grinding, son. Cannot hold any more stuff. Oh shit. You know what I realized? I just thought about it. I have blind playthrough on my tags. That is not correct. Because of Okami. Should actually put 100% on the tag. Oh, sir, stop it! I'm trying to use my mouse here. That's on my floor. Number 1. Twitch. Why can't? Twitch. Why can't you find the tag? Refresh. What? Okay, that's it. There it is. Boom. Update. We're all good. The 100% tag. I don't need to pick these up. I also, because I get a weapon from the next boss that I fought, I also made sure that I had the upgrade materials ready. So I didn't have to grind them on stream. More Project Gestalt reports. I literally just got done watching a Nier playthrough, so I could try to talk about it and act like an expert, but I'm really not. Oh, you play dog. I just want to pick up the goodies. It's like Mario, you don't need those coins. But I'm going to pick them up anyway. Okay, you kind of need them in Odyssey, but besides that. Oh, I think that's a shortcut. If I activate it, it's not too far down. Okay, I'll go into it. Back down. Mush. Okay, good. I was scared that, like, when I got to the top, it'd be like, nope, you can't use it again. Though if I die, it doesn't save it, does it? Unless there's a save point down here, I guess it doesn't matter. God, there's just a whole zone. We'll take this path, and then we'll look at this path. I could also, why is the door not open? I just want open door. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't know there was a door. I'm not prepared. like double check to see if there's any activation-y things. Well, I think I beat all the enemies, so that's probably not an activation thing. Don't tell me that's a path. That's not a path. You dumb man. It's Japes. To the internet. Doop doop doop. Can't access them. Oh boy. So I have to talk to him, and then he invites me to his house. Because this is Emil's house. God damn it. Duh. Unfortunately, you have to talk to Emil. Within this, like, chapter select. So because I didn't talk to him, probably in this chapter select, I have to go talk to him. Twice, it says. But good thing I saved. That is progress into there. At least it'll be faster with the elevator now. Rip me. I didn't realize it was this convoluted. It's not too much to it. Yeah. Cool. Neil, where are you? Are you on map? You are on map. Good. Boar, please, come here. Be my steed.
Proposal. Use pipe fire to force him to stop.
Ow, ow, ow! Hey, I remember you from the other day. My name is Emil, this is my shop. I look forward to seeing... What was that? You want to know where I live? I didn't ask that. Deep underground. Feel free to visit anytime you want. I don't think I have to talk to him twice. They said he has to invite you. Oh yes, I have a lot of machine cores. Luckily they sell for a lot of money. So I never had to grind for money. That was very nice. Oops, don't transport. Do not transport. Pulls. Watching the first Nier, there's Emil's in the first Nier. This story is sad. Like, if you want another depressing game, it's Nier. He's such a good boy, but he had a hard life. Why'd you even respawn? Whatever. Who even cares? There's an elevator around here somewhere. I think it's up here. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Why was the elevator downstairs? I put it upstairs for a reason. Some other machine must have used it. I'm not dealing with you guys again. Oh, that's around there. There it is. Unlocked. Oh.
Hypothesis. This is the
Oh,
この
this
番
song?
組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Thank you for the host there, Virus. I appreciate it. This is a meal song. It's a very nice one. Look at all these like modern appliances and stuff. What's up there, Virus? How you doing? Oh, hey yo. What are those little guys? Like little cats.
Alert. Theft of physical objects may disturb the resident.
Song is so nice. How's life there? Not Barry. Virus. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna beat some Nier here pretty soon. Just listening to the song makes me sad. Just. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I hope things are better, or at least this can entertain you mildly. Yeah. Though this game's kind of depressing. So. So now I have the mask. Oh, I passed the elevator. God dang it. Oh my god, he's shooting beams out of his dick. So I'm not getting near that. He doesn't do that move very often. Those machines just died. They just self-destructed. I got in the elevator and their entire purpose was lost. There's no one attack anymore. I guess time to die. Got to do some back and forth, I guess. No. Frame rate don't like this shit. Now I didn't say beans. I said beams, but I like the quote better that way. That's great. That's great. Thank you, Barry. Good quotage. No, it's good. You could hear it, and it could be heard that way too, so it's fine. Leave it. Now, what do you think that would feel like? Because I'm pretty sure it would hurt, but imagine if it didn't hurt. Gotta be like a... It'd be like if you spat it out of your mouth. That's how I think it'd feel like. I don't see a meal. Is this just... Sometimes a meal just doesn't spawn, too, so that's kind of a problem. Alright, yeah, that's a problem. Alright. So he's not in a special location, he's just not. So I gotta warp again. That's kind of a shitty thing, too. I wish It wouldn't do that. Might be, yeah, when you spit a seed. I mean, what kind of seed there, Barry? It probably wouldn't feel like that seed. I feel there'd be some pressure behind it too. Like if it happened, you'd hear it like ding off of your bedroom wall or something. Or it'd rattle around in the toilet a bit. If there's not a lot of water in it. Why are we talking about this? What's wrong with us? Do we need help? Or like some kind of nuts? Ooh. You know how to speak my language. I like me a good nut. I find it funny that nut is a channel meme, and yet I just find nuts to be okay. I know it's like the sexual kind of thing, but like actual physical nuts, they're alright, I'll eat them. I'll eat nuts all day. So they dry you out a bit. I know Captain would be into some nut butter. He loves him some nut butter. Those are pretty good, yeah. Macadamia nuts, do white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. Oh, son. Hold on a second. Peanut butter. Oh. Peanut butter's so good. I just eat peanut butter raw at work when I need a
I love
snack.
me some nut butter.
Yeah, there we go. It's good to hear Captain's voice again. Cursing my stream and making it slower. Putting the Captain's curse on it. Okay, Emil's... he's actually... Emil spawned in the good location. The I have a good inventory location. What doesn't mean anything for what I'm trying to accomplish. But he's there. I'm sorry, Moose. Your time has come. I don't like that he's sad when he dies. No, Emil. Emil. Yeah, just Yoshi'd him. Hey, his sacrifice was, you know, worth it. Plus, I could reverse time, so. The sped up version. Ah, but see, he's on his good route, but he's still selling shit. This is why I hate it. This is why I hate this thing.
Boy, the world's really going to hell in a handbasket, isn't it? I actually had a bandit break into my place a little while ago. After that, I put all my valuables in a secure container. Now I don't have to worry anymore.
Nice, Emil. Good job, man. Who who would break into your house and steal stuff? Says the man with the thing that he stole literally on his forehead. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, man. Whoa. Now, Emil, what are you doing with those masks, really? Because, like, You don't. You're not gonna wear it. He's already wearing a thing. Now the hole's right here. I know it's right here. Maybe they're his friends. Maybe they're like Wilson from Castaway. I really don't like how shiny 9S is right now. Stop it. Someone oiled up the boy. Excuse me, sirs. I've got things to do. Yeah, that's true. I'm wearing a mask with a mask on top of it. And this one isn't even centered. That's probably because he couldn't see. He already had the blindfold on. He couldn't see that it wasn't centered. He looked in the mirror and went, wait, I can't do this. More goodies? The song. Now, Emil, if you're concerned about people stealing your stuff, like the mask I'm wearing, you didn't put the masks in the chest. They're still here. I could just take another one, dude. Oof. I mean, that's a nice CRT. I might take that too. Actually, it's not nice. I won't take it. A washing machine, though, those are expensive. Alright, well, time to hack. I should have. Emil's head obtained. Is that it?
So you were the bandit all along?
Hello.
You may be a cherished companion of mine, but you still must be punished.
Sorry, Emil. No! Emil himself. Oh god, he does so much damage. I want to know what it's like to hack him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He does so much damage. Dude.
That's a lot of damage.
Dude. Oh god. Oh! 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 I'm no longer OP. That's for damn sure. Now, to be fair, to be totally fair, I don't think I have any defense things on, so. Yeah, I got wrecked. I think he was doing a wheelie constantly on top of me. I'm glad I saved after I talked to him. Now let me customize a loadout here. So I'm pretty sure I don't need XP gauge anymore. Weapon attack, shockwave, that's all good. Auto heals are fine, but I can get rid of that one. I don't need drop rate anymore. As you can tell, this is my grinding build. I have drop rate like crazy, XP up like crazy, and auto collect items, which is so good. They just like gravitate to you. But now we're gonna put some defense on. 30% extra defense is pretty good. Plus some range defense. I mean, anti-chain damage. Offensive heal would be very good. Probably actually a couple of these. I only have 3 slots left. I don't know if I don't think I can fit anything in 3 slots. So maybe I can put on a what can I put on? Let me look at these real quick. 10, 8. I know that's all gonna be shit. Attack. So I have these ranged attack up. Ooh, I have a better one of those actually. I have 3 or I have 5 slots left. Let me check shockwave. That's pretty good, actually. Shockwave 3. And it's less than shockwave 1? Hell yeah, put that shit on there. Still have 6. I don't know what down attack up means. I don't know what that is. I could do combo while evading. Another ranged attack up, maybe critical up. I could do critical up. Let's do that. Sounds good to me. Don't forget to equip. Now I'm a killing machine. I'm a killing machine. I feel like the quote system is largely your legacy, Mary. This is what you'll tell your grandkids about. There, boy. I remember entering quote 101. Boy, that was a funny one. Here, kids, have I read you the quote list yet? Yes, you have, Grandpa. I didn't? Alright. Well, starting from the top. Very pleasant.
So you were the...
Maybe?
You may be a cherished companion of mine, but you still must be punished.
They track for so long. He's broken. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he doesn't have a special hacking game. I was really hoping he'd have a special one. But he hardly took any damage from that. It's so staticky. I think it has more lyrics too.
I lost. I guess power's the only thing that counts in this world anymore, huh? Well, go ahead and use this room for whatever you like. I don't mind.
Oh. No, Emil. No, talk to me, Emil. I'm sorry, Emil. I will honor your death, or whatever just happened. No, it was Barry. It's because I had to. I hope he's still alive. I hope that doesn't mean I killed him. You know, we could still be friends. I'm kind of sad now. I want to listen to that Emil song more. Oh god, I passed the elevator again. I'm a digger. Bear, did you do that up to Emil? I can sense that you did. You're equally to blame. You were here. didn't. Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see you not do it. Now we got a new weapon. I believe we got the final weapon. 100% weapons. Look at that. I'm not a monster. No. I'm not a monster either. He's just sad. He lives on inside the head. I can go check your trophies. I'm not your friend on PlayStation, Barry, so I can't. Because someone hasn't sent me a friend request. Who would that be, Barry? Out of all the berries that are moderators for my chat, who do you think didn't send me a friend request? Oh, he's still here. He's still alive. Emil, I love you. He's best son. I wonder if he'll say anything.
Boy, the world's really going to hell, and I actually had a bit after that. I put all my...
Emil, that already happened. He forgot. He forgot he still loves me. Oh, thank God. Train Man's back. He heard us talking shit. Alright, so I gotta go upgrade the new weapon. You're not friends with monsters. Harry, I'm not a monster. He's fine. He forgot. No, Train Man doesn't know anything. Wait. If Emil can take over that truck, maybe he took over the train. Maybe that is Emil. Hello, Masamune. I'm back again. There's one last favor, dude. I need you to upgrade Emil heads. It's got rusted clump, broken key. Look at that. I'm all maxed out. Oh, my white sword, huh? There it is. There's all the whips. So if you want to know the route I took for my goddamn grinding, I would start here, and then I'd go. And then because I had auto-collect items on, I would run past this item and grab it. Which, elaborate gadget. That is literally the best drop you can get here. Fuck you. I don't even need it. So I would need the, I think, simple gadget, I think it was called. And that would upgrade one of my pods. But I also got elaborate gadgets along the way, which helped me also upgrade my pods. But then I got elaborate gadgets from completing that 95% side quest, and so I just had I have too many elaborate gadgets now, but didn't get enough simple gadgets, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. But there it is. And then I would jump out this window, and I'd float over here,
Don't let them take anything else from us.
or else the guys would butt stomp me, and I'd go to this, and then I would warp back to the top again, and do that over and over and over and over again for about an hour to 2 hours. That wasn't a good time. I'll tell you what. Kinda gotta go pee. I'm gonna go pee here in a minute. Once I check out my new weapon and its story. And then the next secret boss. So Emil was obviously the first secret boss. And so I will do the next secret boss. Which has a legit missable ending that you can't redo. You'll have to be very careful. God, you're looking real sexy, Ninus. Now there's Emil heads. One of the abilities of Emil heads is insanity. Ooh, 12,422. I confirmed that the machine lifeform released by the aliens have reconstructed their network. I've started to see units with gravity controlling capabilities again as well. I was spawned about a week ago, so I don't have clear recollection of anything before that. Say, I wonder where the original disappeared to all those millennia ago. I guess the original Emil. I confirmed that the 25th one born after me has stopped all biological activity. Or stopped his biological activity. Although we're technically immortal, since we can respawn indefinitely and all, we're still not exempt from death. Our memories are only copies, so they're pretty vague. That android wearing black, I have the feeling I've met her before. She had a complicated look on her face, but I can't remember it. Huh. I wonder why he remembers her before, what that's all about. So this insanity... Oh, I'm really sorry! I don't hear insanity. So it talks when you hit things. That's the insanity effect. Literally, it talks when you hit stuff. Emil Blast. Step aside. Yeah. Thanks, friendo. Oh, that's great. Okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. That thanks friendo line is pretty good. I might want to use it for a notification. Like bits. Probably like over 10 bits. I wanted one for over 10 bits. So I'm gonna be... I'll keep being 9S, because I don't know if there's a unique hacking game for the next boss. But yeah, if I miss the ending here, I have to reload my save. I can't. Can't do anything otherwise. If you see, there's a side quest here. The side quest only spawns when you have all the weapons and you have them all upgraded to max. That's why I needed all the weapons. That's why I didn't appear till now, because I just got Emil heads. Hello, Emil. Oh, hey ya!
Wow, you've sure gotten strong. I doubt you'll be needing my help anymore. Nothing.
Oops.
Don't worry about it. Take care now.
Pursuit marker placed on map. Target is heading toward the desert.
Should probably turn off voice modulation. I did it for the lulz. Emil's determination. Oh, why is it pointing? Okay, yeah, that's where it should be. Okay. That's less annoying than his real voice. Yeah. Well, it's because in his real voice, you can just hear the whine. I don't want to do it. Though, after a while, you tend to sympathize. At least I sympathize with 9S, and it's kind of sad. All the shit that he has to go through. If you modulate it too much, it just sounds like a high-pitched thing. But I love it every once in a while. It goes super high-pitched and then super low-pitched. Squeak, squeak, squeak. It's very strange. Very strange. But I love it. I could have worked a little closer, but you know what? I'm enjoying my last little bits of this game.
Hey there.
This isn't insanity. This is awesome.
Thanks, friendo.
Yeah, that's great. That makes me happy. It was, if I had to guess, it was probably programmed beforehand. Or maybe not even programmed. It might literally just be the shape of their throat. They might actually have functioning. No, because you can like modulate their voice and it's like real. It's so wholesome beating up things. I don't know. They probably didn't choose it. I think giving them the choice at the beginning would have been kind of bad to them, you know, as, like, would have implied to these things that they have the choice to do things rather than just trying to be a compliant android. Which then you gotta wonder who programmed it in there then. It might have just been a randomizer or something. Because someone had to program it at first, but they probably... Like, humans probably programmed the first ones, but you'd think that after a while, androids would start programming the other androids. And, they probably put some sort of parameters in there to be like, this is your voice based off of these parameters, rather than... Because if the androids that program the other androids, if they had a choice behind it, then that would also imply some, the same thing as before, the androids selecting their own voices. Of free will, or, I think sapience. So I heard this, and actually this is a good point. I want to look this up right now. While watching the Nier 1 playthrough, they said that there's a difference between sentience and sapience. So sapience is the ability to think and reason. So sentience just seems like it means that that it's the ability to perceive individual experiences, which means that any animal really is sentient to a degree. The exact definition is responsive to or conscious of sense impressions. So, like, if something affects its senses, it reacts. Aware is the second definition, and then the third one is finely sensitive in perceiving or feeling. So literally, science fiction and kind of modern day stuff uses the words wrong. They tend to ask if something is sentient, when actually they should be asking if it's sapient. Because its sapience is the ability to reason. Yeah, which dogs are then sentient, but they're not sapient. But people tend to use sentient as if they're able to reason. Because that's a big distinction. If something is able to think and reason, and communicate it, obviously, then they should be considered on the same level as human. If you remember, we came here to these Emil heads earlier, and I saw these Emil heads.
Are these Emil?
Stop sliding everywhere, I hate it. And here's Emil, what's... So I've never seen this too, but there's something wrong with him. He's...
Emil!
Watch out. They're still alive.
What is that? What's happening?
Alert.
What?
Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal: evade.
I know that.
Oh my. Weapons from the old world detected. I wonder what that means. It'd be crazy if it had those, like, mezzos or massos or whatever. Oh, eternity hurts. Oh my. Whoa. Wait, what was that? I want to die on this one.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Yeah. So when the Drakengard dudes came into the place, they brought this particle with them called like massos or something like that, and those particles started to turn people into this thing called the Legion, and I think started to turn people into salt after that.
Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting in wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own!
Stop it! You have to stand down!
I also like this epic Emil song. So they don't have a special hacking game, again, which sucks, but whatever. It's a little bad that I'm hitting him with his own head. Wait. Is he dying? I don't think I could fully kill each head. I think I have to bring them all down. Emil, you're helping me defeat it. You're helping me. It's great. You can hear yourself. Oh my. Also, apparently Drakengard didn't exist in this universe. So, not much from the Drakengard universe came over to this one, I guess. Or dimension? I don't know what you'd call it. That one up there. You looking all smug. Stop, stop. Oh god, the lasers. I can't get those. God damn.
Stop!
This pain! This sadness! This desperation! You know nothing about it!
But even so, all of this is wrong. No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
The Emils caused their fusion reactors to go out of control, turning the planet into a dead chunk of rock, tumbling through the vast vacuum of an uncaring universe. God damn. Sad. Poor Emil, man. Too sad. Now, if you see all my endings, I have ABD, FGH, IJK, LM, NO, PQ, RSTU, VW, XYZ. I am literally missing only C and E. I could go try fighting him as 9S. Or not 9S. I could go fight him as A2. I should do that. I should go fight him as A2. Because she might have different dialogue. I don't think I can fight him as 2B. Because those heads don't appear in the desert until later. So I think I have to beat up that head enough before it explodes and does that self-destruct. I think that is my goal. Letting it self-destruct gives me why.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower and in order to regain for your faithful patrons,
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine life or origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Now I'm gonna put on the Emil heads again because she actually punches with them instead of like launches them like 9S, and I think that's cooler. And then for my second weapon, it's not that powerful. Interesting. For my second weapon, I'll do the Dragoon Lance. No. I'll just do Virtuous Treaty because that's my favorite sword. One of my favorite swords ever. I'm gonna warp a little closer this time, just to get it over with. Oops. So yeah, that's pretty brutal. He's sad that he's immortal and he doesn't want to deal with this shit anymore. Oh, you think you're gonna bed? Alright, Barry. Oh shit, I went to the wrong place. I'm sorry that you're gonna go to bed. You wanted to see it. You can always watch the VOD later. I feel you on the tired thing though, man. Yesterday I went to work, went home, took a nap, woke up, streamed, then after I streamed, I went to bed immediately. So like I went to bed at 11 yesterday. But alright, Barry, have a good night, man. Get some rest. You don't have to watch me. Not this piece of shit. Let's sleep well and good noodle, man. Thanks for being a mod and hanging out.
Wow, you've sure gotten strong. I doubt you'll be needing my help anymore.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Take care now.
That round guy is acting kind of strange. Pod.
Pursuit marker placed on map. Target is heading toward the desert.
Maybe you're not totally useless after all.
I can also give A2. I think I'm gonna give her. I could give her a lunar tear. This doesn't do anything for her. Grimoire Vice. I think I'll give her the long hair for this. Now I can go to the desert. Hopefully I can beat the guy in time. Then after I do the desert, I'm gonna go buy the remaining achievements. Because you can do that in this game. You can literally buy the achievements. And I have nothing else to spend my money on. And I don't feel like fishing ever. Oh boy, that boar is having a real good time, dude. Oh, there we go. He settled on a dimension. This one. I might have recorded the same lines, though. I don't know. Though that interaction with Emil was slightly different already. Because she said that round guy, I think. All 9S, I don't remember what he said. I'm coming, Emil.
What in the goddamn...
Whoop! Yeah. I love the slide. Please, please, spare me.
Round thing, you okay? Watch out. They're still alive.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this is not good.
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
It's not that easy, you dumbass.
Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
That shit.
Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting in wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own.
Shut up already, kid. Shit.
You! All of you! This pain! This sadness! This desperation! You know nothing about it!
But even so, all of this
That's funny with the Emil
I think
heads.
this is it for me.
No.
I can't believe I remembered something so important. Right at the end.
Emil.
I was running from the memories of losing those close to me. It was so hard. So painful. At the end, I did a lot of bad things to you, A2. But now I get to see them again. Really soon.
Cram it already, kid. I'm sure we'll have you back up and running in no time.
Oh. Hey. There you are. I'm so glad. I got to see you all again.
Emil.
Is that the end of all Emil? Or just that one? That's still sad. Not only is he running from his like feelings and his memories and shit and how sad they are, but he also doesn't remember them half the time. So like he seeks to remember them, and then he hates what he finds. It's like having Alzheimer's and knowing you have Alzheimer's. But the things that you do remember are shit. Hello. I'd like to unlock some stuff. Things are depressing, but let's do it. What's this one? Oh, that one. I guess I had to like play with her dress unlocked or whatever. I didn't actually do that for that long. Sad. Okay, so let's... Thick dictionaries can sell for a lot. White boar meat. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, machine cores are worth so much when you have... Wow. They're worth way more. I think because I have one of the swords equipped or something. Dang. They were only worth 10 at Masamune. They were 22? Nope. I just unlocked the platinum trophy. Sick. Alright. Let's see what these trophies I got were. And why I didn't do them. View the final credits, sure. Have your body collected. That's interesting. Because you have to die and somebody has to do it. Do I like long or short hair A2? I think I like long hair A2 a little better. Because 2B rocks the short hair better than A2 does, IMO. But what's up there, K-Fox? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So 80% of all archives found. Yeah, I didn't do that. I don't really care. I did get that one. I don't think I unlocked that one via stuff. Machines. 50 machine life forms destroyed by remote control. Yeah, I didn't do that. The power fate. 50 machine life forms destroyed with berserk mode. I hate berserk mode. Actually, I can just check to see what date I unlocked half of these things. Oh, I unlocked that just the other day. Wow. Maybe when I was grinding. 20 kinds of fish? Hell no. 2B's secret discovered 10 times. Oh, I didn't blow up 2B's pants enough. Damn. All endings achieved. I'm about to do that, so that one doesn't really matter. What other ones did I unlock today? Cherish our resources. Have 100 bodies collected. Ah, yeah, I didn't do that. It just didn't seem worth my time. Sweet. Platinum trophy! Alright, let's go get the final ending. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. Because this ending is a very brutal ending. Alright. Let's do it. How did I didn't accidentally. You can buy the achievements in this game. So, I had like 5 or so remaining achievements that I didn't earn. Fishing, kill a lot of enemies in berserk mode, kill a lot of enemies with remote control, pick up 100 bodies, get 80% of archive data, and blow up 2B's skirt 10 times. I didn't unlock any of those the natural way. So I just bought them. There's one for get all endings, but I'm about to get all endings. I am missing 2 endings right now. So, yeah. Yeah, so this game allows you to buy, not with real money, with in-game money. Alright. And I have tons of money, so. And nothing else to spend it on, because I'm about to get ending E. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just say whoops.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
Doesn't.
Ines, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually, but the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I also didn't think that you could get a platinum trophy from all those. I figured that you would have to... One of the achievements you couldn't buy, I figured. I figured there'd be one that's just like, no, you can't buy this one. Sorry, you have to do it. And I figured it was either all endings, beat the secret boss, or something like that. But I guess not. But I did those things anyway, so. Alright, time to be A2. He's already dead. I was max level. God damn, I just destroyed him. That's what level 99 does, I guess.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
He would feel bad, but it's not so mad. You know, I still think 9S is kind of annoying when he's whiny, but I do feel bad for him. I'm enjoying the song right now. That's why I'm kind of dilly-dallying. You would feel bad if you didn't know about the ending. Which ending? The one where he goes berserk? I feel bad because he goes berserk. That all the shit in his life drove him to that. Always wanted to be accepted and friends with these ladies and stuff, and they keep like rejecting him. Not necessarily like date, but just like everyone's always telling him to be serious and shit.
I'll take care of everything.
His shadow was on. Oh no, you could see through him. Never mind.
Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I like this better than the 9S ending anyway. So I'm glad I did it second. But I did it second. I didn't want to be too over leveled for that sweet Easter egg.
I'm sorry.
What about the choice in ending E?
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Are you asking me whether or not I'm gonna do it? Because if so, yeah. Because I don't think I,
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
You bet. This song's so good.
The defense program has initiated a purge.
The
If
real
continues,
credits.
Our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
So the pods have free will now. And this song that's playing is the song that plays normally at the credits. But it has every language in this one. At least I think it has every version. On the disc, on the OST, it does. It might kick in later than I thought. Oh no. Raid! Odin Father.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Thanks for the raid, Odin Father. How you doing? I'm at the very end of Nier. Heavy spoilers. Ahead. Heavy spoilers. I'm gonna warn everyone right now. So Nier Automata, if you don't want to, or if you want to play it, please back away. But thanks for the raid. I hope everyone heard that. I hope that. Oh, I died. What's up there, Raiders? Let me give you a shout out. Okay, good. Zai heard it. What's up there, Rob? How you doing? What were you playing? Breath of the Wild. Nice, man. How was it? I'm gonna stay here for just a little bit until all the people leave that don't want the spoilers. Because, oh yeah, and thanks for the host there, Zai. I appreciate it. As much as I love people watching me, this game is goddamn amazing. And I want people to experience it on their own if they really want to. Yeah, you probably should. What's up, fangirl? How you doing? Yeah, you're welcome, Father. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. I'm alright, Rob. I'm a little tired, but I'm riding the high of this game. I basically have 100%, so I got all 26 endings. I beat all the secret bosses. I got to max level. I didn't get all the data in the game. That's the only thing I was missing, really. But I just got the platinum trophy. Kind of in a cheaty way, but you never ever played a Zelda game before. Holy crap. Well then, that's probably an experience for you. I mean, it's a different Zelda game than the rest of them, really. But that's a good one to start with. That's great. I love Breath of the Wild. I need to play it on stream one of these days. So yeah, with this ending, so if people don't know Nier Automata, you have to beat it. To get the full game experience, you need to beat it about 5 times. So there's endings A through E. And you start the game with A, then you move on to B, then you move on to C. But C and D are kind of at the same point, and then once you get both C and D, you can get ending E. Which I just got ending E. And I'm on the credits for it. So it's there's a pretty big thing that happens. Here in a minute. That's pretty nuts for a video game. Even though the previous Nier did it. So yeah. Now, if none of you, if everyone who remains does not mind spoilers, then I'm going to continue. Heavy spoilers. Final warning. As much as I love you all, please leave if you don't want it. This is one of my favorite games ever. Okay, and the song is also switched to English and Japanese and I think French. So I just died on the credits, and it's asking me if I want to give up. So, I'm gonna complete these credits. Nice one, K-Fox. Thank you. Good quote. You're good at the quotage. Also, these credits are hard. That one just started spitting out 2 rows of dots. Yeah, like that. So you can shoot through the orange ones, but you can't shoot through the pinks. You can get into the Gungeon PTSD. Yeah, it's very bullet hell. It gets pretty nuts. I don't know if anyone's completed the credits without help. And you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. It'd be nice to see, though. I need to play Enter the Gungeon. I have it. I've only played a little bit. It's a lot of fun. People have done it? Dang, I want to see that. Oh, I got hit. Odin, if you're still here, do you plan on playing other Zelda games? Oh no, I'm not paying attention as well. I doubt I'll do it because I'm very I'm not yeah, there I go. I died again. Message received. Do you accept defeat? Now there's some nice little saying over there. Tomorrow is my day off. Basically, let's have something. It says something about something to eat in Japanese, so that's what I assume that it says. Something about eating. At least it doesn't start us back from the beginning, so that's good. Is that guy shooting out 3 rows now? Oh, if it gets to 3 rows, that's when it gets absolutely ridiculous. No, it's 2 still. Good. If I remember, once Square Enix comes up, I'm I'm gonna have a bad time. You're pretty bad at all top-down shooters. I haven't played a lot of them, so I can't really gauge. I played a lot of, like... It was called, like, Stardust or something like that? Like, Super Stardust? Oh, God. Why'd I do that? Oh, God, I'm losing it. Stop it. Megalovania starts playing. Yeah, that's basically it. You know you're in for some shit. Oh, there's Square Enix. Yeah, there's Square Enix. There's... Ah! Fuck! Oh, no. Is it all pointless? I did my best. One thing is certain, I'm rooting for you. Says USA. It was hard for me as well, so I'm rooting for you. The third dimension. It's not all pointless. God. God. Jesus. The business division, no! Oh. Do you think games are silly little things? Heck no. It'd be amazing if you cleared this alone. On the contrary, I'm rooting for you. I saw this through to the end. Basically, glory to mankind. The bunker. Ooh. I did my best. One thing is certain, I'm rooting for you. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not going to beat this. Oh, God. Character design. Please. Oh. Do you admit there is no meaning to this world? No. I have to defeat character design. That's my goal. Oh, God, I won't do it. No, it's right. Thank you, K Fox. Thanks for believing in me. Give up here? No. Rescue offer received from 2B. Pomade, those numbers. Accept offer? You bet. Now, if you see, I have little buddies helping me. B's data has been lost. That's because I got hit. So if you hear the choir in the background, that's actually the development staff that's all singing together in unison, which is really nice. So this whole working together thing, and the development staff is working together while they sing. It's very nice. No, don't hit him. I can't. No! Terra's data's been lost. These are online people, by the way. But their data is being lost. Oh, no! Kowas! Another Square Enix. Oh, God, Sue, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Canner? I don't like that name, so I'm fine with that, actually. Anthony! Ooh, boy, ooh, boy, ooh, boy. Why is there so many Square Enixes? I can't read that. Oh, stealth! No! Yola-san. That was too long of an O. Saratoga? I think that's it. Yeah, okay, we're good. There. Bro? I don't know. I've already forgot. Special thanks. This is... Oh, God. Lou? Oh, Kafka. Producer. Oh, my God. Terete? Hiro? I'm sorry. Plasma? Eleanor. I'm killing everybody. Oh, Yosuke Matsuda.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Tommy Tortellini, thank you for the follow. I think you were the Qdoba guy. What's up, man?
Attack, and yet here I am, still alive.
he's not happy.
Very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
Oh,
that
big mood.
Concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility.
Oh, sure, I guess I understand, K-Fox.
However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
So they're still there. I still feel bad for the things that happened to him.
153 to player. Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
You bet I have something to say. So these are like the messages that appeared when people were saying don't give up. So, and there is a lot of choice in these phrases. Let's give somebody some encouragement. God, some of these are sad. You are alone. Does this battle have meaning? Lose, lose, and lose some more. Have you realized how weak you are? God damn. Any juice left in your batteries? Oh, I got plenty of juice left. I had an ex tell me I had too much juice. Push yourself beyond your limits. Hell yeah, that's the anime phrase. I don't know what to put there until I do this one. Take your time. None of that makes sense. What's something that makes sense? I'm starving. I feel a finger cramp going on. Oh boy. You lost, let it go. It's already over. Surrender, just forget it. No, these are... Why not head home? Oh, I'm in the bad section. I hate Platinum games. Ah, fuck those guys. I love Platinum games. Please don't leave me. Even in video games, you're useless. Jesus! Don't make it just do... Yeah, thanks, game. Oh, no. So don't push yourself beyond your limits. Specifically, don't push yourself. Nice. You can do it if you try. In addition to that, because of that, because of this. What I mean to say is, see, that works out. Whatever. USA? Where are we at? Hell? Heaven? The parallel world? Moo? What's that? Look at Magmel. What are all these new religions I've never heard of? Shinjuku? Nice. Oh god, the moon. If any of you know the story, if I put the moon, it means it's fake. Like I think those places were fine. The tower. I'm in Atlantis. There you go. Fine. Stargate Atlantis is great.
Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak? Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world.
In that last game.
In exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
I will lose all of my save data so I can help somebody on the credit minigame.
The person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help? You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish to help?
So I'm gonna lose all 100% that I did.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help? And you are truly, truly sure about this? Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
All side quests completed. Gone. The 6 hours of grinding I did this week to get all my weapons to max level. And they show it to you too. They're like, this is all the shit you're losing. Have fun. All the pod programs, all the pods maxed out. I didn't get all the data though, all the intel. Sorry, video game. Ain't nobody got time for that. Load game. It doesn't have C or E ending. That's because I didn't save it in between now and then. That's fine. But I did get those.
All of your data has been deleted.
And so, we must say goodbye. I feel a slight amount of sadness.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, they don't erase my platinum trophy. They can't do that. But save complete. And you do get this title screen when you do that, though. So they also don't take this title screen away from you. There's only new game and license. That's it. So I literally cannot goof around in the game if I wanted to anymore. So there you go. And there's a big significance and, like, you know, meaning behind all that. It's in the game. There's a lot in the game about, like, sacrificing yourself to help to better others and shit like that. In the main characters and a lot of the side characters and the machines. Now, if I can show this, please. I'm just gonna click on license, so hopefully it doesn't do that. But there's a lot of themes in the game about losing your memory, because there's many times where the characters lose their memories, or one character specifically loses their memories, and a lot of even though they can come back to life constantly if they die, they're always afraid to lose their memories, because that's the only thing that they have that makes them them. They can die as many times as they want, but if they, you know, lose their memories, what's the point? So that's what you do at the end, is you sacrifice your save data, which is your entire memories and everything you've worked hard to do, in order to help somebody else, even for the most trivial of things.